What's up, y'all? It's your boy Drew Marcy, and by the end of this video, you're gonna know 3 of the main keys of how Drake made back-to-back a classic track, not only for his career, but also for rap disses and rap culture in general. So let's get into it. Now, the first and probably the most important thing you need to know about this song, and you'll already remember the effect as I describe it, is the concept of crescendo. Crescendo is an idea that comes from musical theory. It basically means the idea that you're starting the music with a lower energy, usually a lower tempo, but just lower energy, and then going to one point in the song that's like the climax. So you can also think, if you never heard of the word crescendo, you can think of the word climax, and using that to have the effect of getting the audience hype, getting the audience excited. So in Back to Back specifically, Drake uses crescendo when he gets to that one classic line, shout out to all my balls, bitches, wife, and niggas. And it's fun to even say. And the idea behind that is most of the song, he's just riding the beat real slow. He starts off back to Jordan 96, 97, kind of chilling. But when he gets to that one main point, he jumps up, and that's like the climax of the song. Now, this is an effect that Drake happens to use quite a bit. You can also think about the classic, run it through the 6 with my wolves. Like, he starts the song really chill singing, and then he does that crescendo or climax. That's the number one thing you're gonna use for your own music when you're thinking of how to rap like Drake on Back to Back. And the second thing he does is he takes pauses in his flow for effect. He's not over rapping the audience. And this is a problem I see, having been a rap coach for the last 16 months, working directly with rappers from around the world. Having rapped myself for 14 years, I've seen this in action. Way too many people are over rapping. Now, if you listen to Drake on Back to Back, he's often taking real pauses to give effects. So he says something like, Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers, pause. You're getting bodied by a singer, Nick, pause. He's taking time for the last line to have an effect. So take pauses, spaces, and breaths. Oh, and of course, when I say pause, I'm not talking about the way some of y'all are thinking. I'm talking about actually pausing his voice, taking a space, taking a breath. So we talked about the idea of crescendo. We talked about the idea of take some space. Don't over rap us, take your time. And the last thing that Drake does to make Back to Back a great song, pretty obvious, but very important to remember, is the dancey effect that he gives to it. It's a catchy song. It's something that you can dance to. It's something you can play in the club. It's not just a diss record. It's not just 40 bars of yo, 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 motherfucker, no, 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 no. It's actually something that's catchy. So he has a chorus. He has a memorable visual image, something that you can imagine people dancing back to back, of course. Now, of course, there's also the pun that he's doing because he dropped the track back to back. But catchiness and danceability, again, something very important for Drake, something very, very important to remember from this actual song. So looking back, when you're thinking of how to become a better rapper, how to have the flow and effect that Drake has, I want you to think about the idea of crescendo or climax in the middle of your track. Also check out Know Yourself for another great example. I want you to think about the idea of taking spaces. Don't over rap us, let us get into the groove. And then actually, the last point, of course, is actually having the groove. Make it danceable, make it catchy. Now, if you really like the information you're seeing here, I want to give you a special invitation right here, right now, to my God Flow Bootcamp. Now, the lessons you're going to learn here are specifically about probably the most important thing for you to be a great rapper, and that is flow. So some of the lessons we're talking about here with Drake, you're going to get it working with me directly for over 2 hours, answering your questions. It's just literally going to be, well, first of all, it's the first time anybody has ever actually tried to sit down in a boot camp, in a workshop, one-on-one, and actually coach people on flow. I like to think I'm the world's first and only rap coach, as far as I know. So this is the first and only opportunity you'll ever have up until this moment to learn flow from somebody who's done it for over a year with rappers around the world. And it's just gonna be an amazing event. I'm so excited. First of its kind, one-time offer, so you really wanna sign up. Now, if you're watching this and you've missed the event, because it'll be Saturday, September 12th, 2015. If you've missed the event and you're watching this, you'd like this information, go to the link below and you can actually get the video of me coaching. You can still get all the good information and the bonuses. But if you are watching this right now and it's before September 12th, 2015, You want to learn how to rap like Drake. You want to learn how to rap like Kendrick, and there's much more on that as well coming. I want you to sign up right now before it's too late, because space is limited, and I can't teach 5,000 people, so I hope you can be part of this great first of its kind product. Anyway, hopefully you got some good information out of this. I want you to remember the main lessons we talked about. Sign up below so we can work with your individual flow and not just talking about Drake, but making you that level. And I'll talk to you soon. The big homie Drew, and I'm out.